for.
Yeah, yeah.
As it does look like we're going live, are we, Brett? Is this? We had a restart. I'm guessing we're going live.
Yep,
We're going to assume
this is going to be going
so.
live on this server. So we are going to be live at this particular moment, and it looks like yeah, everybody is in it. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff.
Let's get ready to rumble. Exertus NA against IZ. We've got Reptile, Lead Machine, Elegy, 99 and Hitha for Exertus with intenZe, Noreg, Brave, Born of You, Chunky, and Troubled rounding out the lineup for Insane. 10 seconds left on the countdown clock. Let's see what the breakout is. I'm guessing we're going to see an AB hold early from IZ, as Exertus will probably make a heavy push towards Alpha with one guy, maybe two, heading over to Charlie.
Yeah, and right now there is the breakout. We are going to be seeing a two-man split over onto A side for the Chinese team. That's going to be intenZe right now, who's going to be getting first blood onto that. Or no, that was Exertus getting first blood over there onto that A burn. And C flag not even burning yet, so Exertus made a little bit of a mistake there. B flag is now just going to be taken for intenZe. So yeah, it looks like Exertus will be going with the CA right now.
We were watching from Hitha's perspective as they clean things up on Alpha, and they are going to take it with the quickness. He has Reptile there with him, who is just going to go ahead and start rotating towards that Bravo position. Hitha going to move out from Alpha. I'm not sure if they're going to want to stick with the AC hold. These two flags are as far apart as any flags, so they're probably going to switch to either a BC or maybe an AB hold. As we do see Elegy and Lead Machine moving up in the buildings. We're watching from Lead Machine's perspective. He's peeking over the stairs now, perhaps waiting for someone to come up below him. Oh, he's getting shot from behind. He does not see it and gets taken down. Switching to Reptile's perspective, and he is just south of Bravo in the white building. Catches Troubled sleeping there over on Head Glitch spot, and it looks like he's going to make a move for Bravo here. What do you think, Brett? Do you think they can hold this AC hold for long?
Right now, yeah, I believe they will be able to hold this AC, and they're probably going to be going in for a triple cap right now as we're seeing Reptile primed and ready for it. I'm not really sure what he's waiting for. I believe he should just get right on it. But we're seeing some really bad positioning here from intenZe. We're seeing 4 players, 3 players now going to be grouped up over there onto B house. One is going to be able to take out Elegy over there onto the flag house. But honestly, I mean, they've just wasted so much time here as they've burned off about 30 tickets at the moment. And yeah, so that Reptile going down onto that B flag. They are going to be finally making a play onto A, but they got to get something here pretty quick to stop this burn.
Yeah, and as we've seen already in 2 of our matches thus far tonight, if you let a team get entrenched on this map, they will hold you back in perpetuity. As we only saw, Fnatic lost only 10 tickets in the first round. AAA only lost 15 in their first round. Exertus at 191 at this point, looking to mimic that performance. They do have control of Alpha and Bravo. Well, excuse me, no they don't. Sorry, got the colors mixed up. We do see Exertus taking control of Alpha again, so it's been AC for them thus far, which is kind of surprising. As I commented earlier, those 2 flags are pretty far apart, but it seems to be working out for them thus far as they have a pretty sizable lead at roughly 30 tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, intenZe, they're not going to be staying away for too long. We're seeing a 2-man push, well now 1-man push up onto C flag. He's going to try and get some really, really wide flanks going on. 99 though might be sensing that something's going on. He's going to be losing that C flag here pretty soon. Doesn't even notice that that flag is burning. He doesn't. Allows that flag to be completely mooched out and capped here. But at that same time, we are going to be seeing B flag getting capped out once again for Exertus. And now A is going to be switching back to intenZe. So we might be seeing a complete flip in favor of intenZe here in just a second.
Yeah, and 99 surprisingly caught sleeping there, perhaps a bit lack of experience as he has been out, as Brett commented earlier. But we do see Exertus taking control of Bravo. Charlie, a bit more traditional hold, but just like that, look at IZ, a 3-man spawn behind Bravo, looking to make a push up onto it. We are watching from Trouble's perspective, takes down 1. That's Reptile. He gets into that same head glitch position that he seems to like so much, waiting for his teammates to move up to Bravo. That is Brave. Nades are out. He is in the prone position, trying to stay safe and take the flag as I think he takes a face full of bullets from Hitha as we watch intenZe takes out Lead Machine from above Bravo. So Bravo is under no one's control at this point, and it looks like someone, perhaps intenZe, is going to make a move to take that point as he does hop over the railing, move up to take control of Bravo, and it looks like IZ will have their first 2-flag burn. Well, not their first, but
Well, no, I won't say they're first, but they are going to be having a lot of control over onto the map. Now, they need to shift, I would say, one more body over here onto B flag just to make sure that there's not going to be any backspawns going on. But they are looking really good. They're pressuring C right now, and they are going to be able to do a little bit of damage. 99 going down to no reg, Brav right there. And they are going to be pressing in on the backside, finally going to be getting cleaned up, and now we're going to be seeing those spawns going on onto Diggs right now. Reptile, the only one that was going to be pressing for B flag, he is going to be taken down. So they're actually spread out really nice here. If True Blood can get into a nice spot, he will be able to get a couple of frags trying to push across this open ground into A flag. It does look like he was going to be taken down. So that 2 flag cap, it's going to help them out quite a bit. They were able to draw about 20 to 25 tickets off of the Exertus's lead.
Yeah, it was a really nice play, and I liked that they were aggressive, as you commented, when they first took control of those Alpha and Bravo flags. They had 2 guys back. They had 3 guys pushed up on C to kind of push Exertus on their back foot to allow the respawns, once they inevitably got killed, to get set up and try to hold them back, which they were able to do, as they are still maintaining control of Bravo as Reptile is trying to get up on that point. He's down to 30 HP. He's playing possum with 1 behind the Bravo flag. He is on the burn. He is going to take control of this flag, and it's surprising that... Oh, it looks like they did wipe him down. We do have 2 spawning for IZ behind Bravo. They're going to make a push immediately back up onto it. Reptile doesn't see him. He gets taken down from behind by Troubled. He's being patient here, not going to push up on the flag just yet, rotating around, making sure there aren't any more Exertus in the area. Now he moves up on the flag with his teammate. Nope, he's moving away. Going to let his teammate take the burn, and he is going to get set up to cover him. It's probably a good move against a team like Exertus that can easily take you out if you're bunched up and in a rock pile.
Yeah, now LG is going to be trying to clean out over here onto Flag House. He is going to be able to get that pick. And now I think they will be pushing onto B here in just a second, as it looks like only 1 player left for intenZe. Really, I would like Warren EU right now, who ended up spawning into Forest up there close to C, to try and go for that C cap. Instead, he's electing to come down into A to try and save it. Hitha is going to be pushing down into it, able to get the nooch, not the cap though. But that actually is going to be huge, because you know, at the moment the bleed is heavily in favor of Exertus right now, 149 to 113, and with them having to jump back out and get that A cap without having to move anywhere else on the map, it's going to be hurting them just a little bit. But we do have that random spawn by Truebelt, and going to be able to get onto that C flag.
Yes, we do see Trouble dropping out some nades. It looks like he is going to take... Oh, he eats a nade of his own to his face, desperately hoping that metal box will save him, and it does not, as he does go down. And it looks like it's 4 men from Exertus up on C, leaving Bravo wide open as Brave wisely moves in onto the burn. It looks like they are going to take that one quickly and perhaps set up an AB hold.
That was a huge overcommitment by Exertus. They sent 4 guys up there onto C flag to deal with 1 person. Now, whether they knew that there was 1 person there or not, I mean, 4 players, that was just way too much overcommitting on that spot, and it ended up losing them B flag right now. We're seeing a nice hold over here by intenZe. It looks like it's now going to be a 2-on-4 situation. B flag is going to be getting taken at the moment, but we will be seeing that random spawn over there from C flag. So intenZe is actually doing a really good job of flag hopping, keeping Exertus off balance. They're able to make them shift around a little bit too much, and possibly the fact that they don't have clicks on their team right now for those shot calls is why they're overcommitting so much to these flags.
Yeah, it's a great point, Brett. Seeming a bit discombobulated, maybe a bit of miscommunication, underestimating the enemy forces, or not realizing who is actually going to rotate and take control of it, so thereby sending 4 people and leaving Bravo open. But Exertus did a nice job of rotating and taking it under control again, as we do see Brave wipes down Hitha, still maintaining control of Charlie. It's an AC hold for IZ now, as they are in pretty decent setup. They got 2 over on the beach, although we do see 99 making his way through the forest. We've got Brave being conservative, but it looks like a 3-man push by Exertus. Let's see what he can do. It's 3-on-2. There goes 1. Lead machine down by Troubled. He eats a nade. He knows there's another one there. He drops a med pack, keeping an eye on the body, but he gets flanked from behind. It's a nice coordinated push by Exertus, and it looks like they have wiped C and will take control of it. And it'll be a BC hold. Oh, no, there's a revive in the backside. Troubled is back up. He goes down. It's Reptile. And now they will take control of Charlie.
Yeah, through all of that, what was going on, intenZe, though, made a huge mistake. They knew that they had at least 4 guys, or 3 guys over onto C flag, and instead of pressing their luck over onto B flag, they held. They had 2 guys just sitting on A, and really, you got to make a play for another flag when that happens. I mean, you can just be playing defensively and passive. That's what we saw, last week or last Saturday a couple of times, was that the teams were just playing way too passively. They weren't being aggressive enough, and they were losing out on their chances of getting back a 2 flag cap, and that's what exactly we're seeing intenZe making those same mistakes. They're pressing they're basically putting gun against gun on these flags. They're trying to win these 3-on-3 and 4-on-4 fights, and that's just not happening. I mean, if you look at the KDs of both of these teams, Exertus is heavily out fragging the intenZe team right now, which hasn't got a single player over into the double digits for kills. Well, now they just do.
Yep. Finally, Born cracking that double-digit kill, but even in the KDR department, that's 10-10, as we do see IZ taking control of that Bravo point, but already Exertus is there in force. We were watching from LG's perspective, coming around that backside, fighting with Troubled, cannot take him out as it looks like the block wall got in his way, but Hitha is up in the building, his teammate ducking below his shots. Let's go watch back from Troubled's perspective. He is trying to hang on to Bravo. He is behind the flag, in a pretty good position in a head glitch spot, a little vulnerable from the sides, but if they can set up a wall, they can hang on to it. It looks like Exertus is actually going to rotate and commit to a push on Alpha and try to take control of that, as we're watching from Reptile's perspective. Going to head over to the beach side. That's a nice spot to get in, as there are 2 coming from behind him. He's got cover. He's got a nade out. Eats a nade from behind. Takes down Brave. That's 1. There's a second one there.
Now we're going to be seeing a triple cap going into the favor of intenZe, so they're going to have a little bit of a chance here to come back, but I think it's not going to be happening, as we're seeing A and B flag both going down at the same time. Unfortunately, not able to get those frags and hold either one of those flags. That would have been huge, though, if they could have held that triple cap there for even 10, 15 seconds or so. That would have been able to even it up, I would say, by at least 20 to 30 tickets. Now it's going to be 97 to 48 in favor of Exertus still, but honestly, if intenZe, if they could just start winning some of their gun battles, if they can have at least 1, maybe 2 of their players start heating up a little bit, they can come back in this round.
Yes, absolutely not out of the realm of possibility. We already saw them get the triple cap. They just weren't quite in position to hold it, and we did see Exertus with a nice response to take Alpha and Bravo as they are trying to get set up and hold them off. Looks like IZ is kind of isolated on the Charlie side towards the forest, perhaps trying to make a move towards the Alpha flag. We're watching from Troubled's perspective. There is one on the beach. I believe that's Reptile. He knows he's there. He's got a nade out on him. It's pretty close. Another impact, just covering for his buddy intenZe, who's going to try to move up. They need to get on one of these flags quickly, as they are losing tickets fast. They have 28, 27 at this point. They're kind of slow playing it. I'd like to see him be a little bit more aggressive here, Brett.
Yeah, but they do have a chance to get over onto that A flag now, as we just saw. I believe this was Diggy's able to take out 2 players, so nice job on him. But it's not going to work, because Exertus with a massive bomb right now over onto that A flag. Only 1 player actually left up, so maybe they'll be having a chance to get onto it. No, doesn't look like it. So right now, as we're seeing 3 players from Exertus over onto A, 1 over into mid, why are they not pushing B? They need to be pushing B right now. There is absolutely nobody on B. Oh my god, that is so frustrating right now. They could be going for this B flag instead of A. They are just not pressing the correct flags, and this is going to be instrumental in the reason why they're losing. It's 90 to 10. Exertus actually hasn't lost almost a single ticket, while intenZe has lost about 30 to 35, and it looks like that is going to be the game ender right there, as we're seeing the whole team pretty much getting wiped.
Yes, that was a really great point there, Brett, as intenZe was tying up 2, 3, even 4 guys of Exertus over on the Alpha flag, and like you said, leaving the Bravo flag completely wide open, but his teammates, instead of taking a random spawn and hopefully being able to get over to Bravo quickly, were spawning on him to try and reinforce Alpha. Their chances were much better on the open flag of Bravo, perhaps flip the spawns and flip control and whittle down some of those tickets, but instead an 87 ticket loss in round 1, and that's going to be a tough deficit to make up in the next round, knowing that it could have been a lot smaller.
Well, I won't say it's going to be that hard. I mean, honestly, we saw the potential from intenZe. Even though they weren't getting a lot of their frags, they were still able to get a couple of 3 caps going on, as well as holding those 2 caps for quite some time. If they can just, like I said, if they can get 2 guys to start heating up on their guns, they'll be in a lot better position. If you look over at Exertus, 25-6, 20-8. LG and Lead Machine going huge right there.
Boom.
That right there, yeah, that right there is a huge difference into why they were able to take that and why intenZe wasn't. Because honestly, Exertus was still making mistakes also. I mean, they were clumping up way too much. They were overcommitting on certain flags, and they weren't spreading out and holding their lanes too well. So honestly, this next round could go to either team if they just fix some of their small mistakes.
Yeah, I think you're right, Brett. Perhaps I was a little overzealous when I said that it's going to be a tall order, certainly in the realm of possibilities. intenZe was kind of dialing things together towards the later rounds of the later minutes of that round. They just didn't quite make a couple of the plays that we would have liked to have seen them make. But they get another chance here in round 2, only down by 87 tickets, still not out of the realm of possibility. Again, it is win and move on, lose and go home to get a chance of that $1,500 purse here in the Gaming Grid's 5v5 domination match.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we will be having Exertus onto the Chinese side. It'll be interesting to see what their breakout is going to be, whether they're going to be sending 2A, 3B, or 3A, 2B. And then also going to be interesting to see what intenZe does if they press that B flag really hard or not. I've seen a lot of times where they'll be putting at four guys sometimes on B flag and only one to C. So it looks like we are going to be seeing a 2-2 split where we're going to be seeing 2 going to A, 2 going into B flag, 1 onto C. So yeah, so it should be interesting right now with Hitha going down right away.
As we do see, looks like they are going to win Exertus over on the Alpha showdown. They're going to take control of Alpha and Bravo, as is typical on the push, although Reptile taking a little bit of time to finally get on that burn, now taking control of it as Bravo is already being neutralized by, it looks like, that's, nope, Lead Machine was over there. They're going to clean things up, and Exertus will take control of Alpha and Bravo, and they're going to get set up in a line to hopefully push the intenZe guys to the C flag.
Yeah, the fact, though, that they ended up getting that almost completely capped right there was incredible. They had 4 guys surrounding B flag, and it took them that long to react to it. So I don't know if these guys are just cold or what, but they're not playing like I would definitely expect them to. But right now, intenZe is going to be making a move over here onto this A burn to try and get some traction going on. Reptile, though, holding really nicely, able to take out Trueblade. And he's going to be on a 1-on-2 situation. Nope, he's going to have some buddies going to be turning around. Nice trade out between Elegy and Chunkies. And there you go. We're going to be seeing Exertus going for that C cap. So now we're starting to see an Exertus team here that I like. They're going to be shifting over a lot better. As soon as they saw the fact, hey, there's a massive push coming into A flag, they immediately went up to C. And now they're going to be getting that triple cap to get that early lead.
Yeah, it was a really nice job by them. They rotated because intenZe committed to A, but they also won the gun battle on A with, I believe it was Hitha and Reptile just in better positions. So now they're sitting pretty with the triple cap. As we watch from Hitha's perspective, taking out Chunky, who was not watching. Perhaps the Hurricane dulled his senses. He can't see where people are coming from. Now we're going to switch over to Troubled's perspective, and he is going to send out a nade up into the second balcony of the building. He's going to perhaps move up on him. No, he's going to sneak around to the backside of Bravo. They need to get control of a flag as their tickets are bleeding down with intensity. Remember, they can't go below 87 tickets or the match will go in favor of Exertus NA.
Yeah, absolutely. And, one of the things that I was saying before is they got to start getting their frags. Well, they do have a problem. One of their players did drop, so that's going to be a huge issue there, which is why we probably saw the 3 cap go into their favor. Finally going to be getting onto that B flag to help save this bleed a little bit. But honestly, without having that 4th player in there and with how closely matched these 2 teams were, I don't think that intenZe is going to be able to come back from this.
Yes, it's unfortunate. We did say that they had a bit of momentum. In the later round, or the later minutes of the second round, they looked like they could perhaps put it together and get it done, but when you lose a player like that and they are able to get the triple cap and capitalize on being a man up, it's just very disheartening as a team and can be tough to come back from, but still plenty of time left. It can still be done, although it's going to be extremely tough. They're going to have to play perfectly, as we do see they might be under another triple cap as they're going to lose Bravo. It's Lead Machine there all on his lonesome, taking control of the flag, but A is being burned. Wisely moving over there are intenZe, Born EU, trying to take pot shots on 99 from behind the box. He drops into the trench. Looks like he's going to try to play a little possum. Nades are out, and they do have control of A finally, but they need to get another flag. Which one do you think they need to go for at this point, Brett?
They just need to get a flag, and you know, I mean that's all they need to do. You're gonna get onto a flag and get a burn going on. But Reptile right now, who finally just got taken down, was 6-0 there for a while, doing some massive damage for his teammates here. Finally going to be securing A for intenZe, and we're also going to be seeing them pushing up onto that C burn. And I don't know what Diggs was doing there for a while, but he ended up bouncing off of that C burn. Now a possible 3-cap going into their favor if they can win these frags going in. 99 able to take out Chunky. And True Belt is the only one that's going to be there, as well as No Reg, but he gets taken down very, very fast. So now it's going to be a CA hold for this intenZe team. And remember, guys, they can't lose below 89 tickets, so they have to win by 90 or more. And with A getting capped right now, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, it's looking like Exertus trying to put the boot on the throat here and win this match and move on in the Gaming Grids tournament. Lead Machine and his buddy Hitha taking control of Alpha, but they are also pushed up on a Charlie. Our Reptile and his buddy, it looks like Elegy, he's trying to get over that fence. Reptile having a little trouble. I think everyone has trouble with this fence, Brett. It's quite frustrating at times. You have to blow so much of it up just to get over that little wall. And he is going to take control of Charlie, and it'll be a triple cap in favor of Exertus. Once again, as he takes down Troubled. Will he get a two-piece? No, he does go down. Looks like Elegy is going to rotate and finish things off, and they do get the wipe, maintain control. 3 flags in favor of Exertus, and with that, they have won the match.
Yeah, and they did it quite handily, though. You have to, I mean, obviously, you have to point out the fact that, you know, they still don't have their 5th in. So I think if they would have had their 5th player in, they could have had a lot better chance of coming back and winning this, obviously. And we did see them starting to do a lot better on their frags, 9-7, 3-8. So, I mean, they were having a lot better on their frags. I said 3-8, but it's been a long day. I just got off of work a few hours ago, so you gotta pardon me there on that one.
I will agree, Chunky stepping it up for his team a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, maybe that's what it would have taken, you know, if he would have stepped up, been able to get a couple of frags underneath his belt, get some momentum in their team's favor. But unfortunately, it does look like that was not going to happen, as Exertus is going to be able to take this and move on. And they will be moving on and playing against the winner of Epsilon and Nexus SA, which will be happening, I believe, tomorrow. That's going to be on Tuesday, and that'll be an interesting matchup right there to see if Nexus is going to be able to make a dent in an Epsilon.
Yeah, perhaps the second best team in the tournament, the only team that Brett and I think can perhaps take down the Titans of Fnatic. But could Nexus SA surprise us? As Brett had commented earlier, at one point in time when they were getting their reps in, were highly active before the break and had their full roster, perhaps in the top 3 for the North American and South American community, easily the best infantry team, 5v5 domination in South America. So that'll be a great match.
They were able to take the original Exertus roster, which had Nimic, Troy, Clicks, 99, and Hitha on it. They were able to take them down to you know, below, I believe it was 20 tickets.
Yeah, I think it was 18 one round.
Yeah, very, very close match. So, I mean, at one point, they had the potential to be up there and to really do some damage, but unfortunately, with the inactivity and the fact that all of the European teams have been practicing so hard for this EMS, the Go 4 Cups and everything like that, they're I mean, honestly, they're at their prime right now. They're at their best. They've been very active.
Polished.
This last couple of weeks, they've been playing against the best. They've been scrimming consistently, and I don't see Nexus SA winning the match, but there is a potential for them to make it a good match.
Make it extremely interesting. Give us a little bit of drama, and you guys are definitely going to want to tune in for that one. So, in order not to miss it, the way you can do that is click follow on the bottom of this channel if you haven't already for the Gaming Grids Twitch channel. There's also a second channel that's Gaming Grids 2, the number 2. Just follow that one. You can also follow them on Twitter at Gaming Grids. You can check out the website, www.gaminggrids.com, and they've also put together a streaming website, essentially, where these vids will be embedded. It's www.gaminggridstv.com.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, a little bit of an update here. The MVP of the finals in this tournament will be walking away with $100. That is on top of the winning price. They win, if they win or if they don't win, whatever it is, but that MVP of the finals will be getting $100 in their pocket. So awesome stuff there.
Nice.
Now I do want to ask though, Mess, what is your view of an MVP? makes an MVP for you? Is it does it have to be somebody on the losing team as like a little, hey, you lost but you hung in there, champ?
No, absolutely
or is
not.
is it actually the most valuable
The
player
way I typically view an MVP in almost any sport is how much would their team suffer if he's not there? You know, I don't necessarily look at numbers or, you know, how many headshots did he get, how many points does he have, any of that stuff. It's just, like, for example, Clicks earlier, the shot caller. He might be an MVP just because of what he means to the team, not necessarily because of the numbers that he puts up.
Yeah.
To me, an MVP, the most valuable player, also the most important player. So it'll be interesting to see who wants to step up for their team to perhaps make a case for getting that MVP. And of course, like you said, Brett, it doesn't have to be the winning team. Could be a losing team, but no, we won't be throwing a bone to the losing team just because. It'll be the true MVP, at least according to us, I guess, or whoever's deciding.
It'll be an MVP, and it's just like you said. It's not necessarily the guy who gets the most kills. It's not necessarily the guy that has the best KD, but it's that guy who is able to make the most difference in their map. Whether it is that they got a clutch triple kill and was able to get a back cap going on, or he was able to, you really saw it from their point of view. He may not have been getting the kills, but he was getting the reses when it counted. That type of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what we find out in that MVP in that finals match. Now we are going to be moving on to our next game, which is going to be, I believe, it's going to be Bottom Frag versus Vivacity.